We live with Frankie boys.
Yeah, episode 229. Jon Jones is the GOAT.
Well, that's your opinion.
No, it's not. That's facts.
But did you see Alexa Grasso?
Oh my God, dude. Something about her. Something about Alexa Grasso.
I think it's her feminine energy.
Man, she's a cutie pie. Wowzers. Okay.
Oh, okay. Episode what? 229?
Yeah, episode 229 or 228, whatever you feel.
Yeah, people always make fun of us that we don't know.
This episode's sponsored by Viiahemp, you guys, the TimboSugarShow official collaboration. These THC-infused Elevate gummies, 2 milligram THC gummies, 25-to-1 ratio, incredible for training. The ultimate cannabis training gummy designed by athletes for athletes. Elevate gummies combine THC with CBG and CBD to help you get in the zone and optimize your performance and recovery. The people I've gave them to, the people that have ordered them so far, the feedback's been so good. Organic shit. It's not just that crappy, just gets you high, fucking dry your eyes out, dry everything out, and just make you give you shitty anxiety. You get a good, nice high from this. So give it a try. Viiahemp.com, code TMS for 10% off. And we're here with my buddy Frankie boy.
Yep. Where'd you meet Frank, Tim?
I was just coming home. I was coming to the studio with a coffee, drove by Home Depot, and I saw Frank looking for some work. Isn't that right, Frank?
Looking for some work?
Yeah. So I hired him $50 to come on the podcast show.
Not very much English, not very much Spanish. Speaks Arabic.
Initially, Frank tricked me and said, you speak English, remember?
He does a little bit, though. A little bit.
You talking to there? A little bit English?
A little bit. See? That's all we need.
And where are you from, Frank? Arabica?
Iraq.
Iraq.
Yes, sir.
How long have you lived here?
10 years.
Wow. 10 years.
Great to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you,
So
Frank.
have you been staying busy? Have you been staying busy down there? Do you usually get work all the time or not much? What kind of work?
Like landscaping shit? Like yard work?
Concrete?
No, concrete, no.
No, fuck that.
Yeah. Well, good to have you here.
Yeah, good
we'll
to have you
definitely
here,
have you back. And then we have the UFC, fucking crazy.
Well, we got a lot of. Let's talk about UFC a little bit, man. I want to talk about Scammer Payback.
Okay.
You haven't watched it yet, right? I was telling you about it.
I've watched it in the past. Some in the past.
Dude, it is so good. This scammer guy, I think his channel's called Scammer Payback. And it gets the virus on purpose or whatever, calls the number, takes him to India, and he records all of it while it's happening, and ends up they do like the codes, and he knows all the codes, so he can reverse the code, so he can actually get into their computer at the same time or whatever, bro. And it is just crazy. These guys from India, that's their full-time job. It's just scam old people. He has like a voice thing. He can act like an old lady, an older man, whatever, and just act dumb. And then he'll transfer. Guys from India will try to have him transfer $900 to their account, and he'll type in like 9,000, then push enter, and he's not supposed to because that transfers 9,000 from their account to his, and they freak out. And they're like, no, sir, no. And then they have to give him a money order, and then have him, and he'll play one person for like 3 to 4 hours, and in some cases he has video. He can tap into the videos so he can watch them. Yeah. And he'll say their real names, and then they're looking around, and the whole scam center. There's like hundreds of people that full-time job is to scam people.
And in that one, it's mostly Indian.
They're all in India.
India. I mean, dude, I've seen one where they were in Africa though. Africa,
really?
There, and they're all in the room, and then he taps into their camera, and they all start freaking out. Shit.
I was binge watching it the other day, but dude, it is crazy. That's like
just being a scammer, especially those scammers that like. I don't know. It's hard to say because we're coming from our perspective, but they're literally just scamming old people out of all their money. You hear some stories, dude. Yeah. It's like, holy fuck, you're fucked.
Yeah, it's sad, and that's how they make money. It's fucked up, but it sucks. But I just wanted to bring that up. It's Scammer Payback. It has milli views always.
You gotta tap
fat milli. It's fire. You got a new AP, bud. Oh, you're not even wearing it today?
No.
You're humble?
No. Yeah, I just stay humble, baby.
Champ, I'm wearing the Richard today. I ain't feeling humble for shit.
Yeah, I know. It's just like when you're wearing that watch that nice, it's kind of hard to just wear around.
Oh, I'm wearing it around like a motherfucker. I'm trying to scratch it up and shit.
Maybe for fancy time.
Yeah.
Fancy times.
Well, I've been, random.
Did you see Luke Rockhold versus Mike Perry got announced?
Oh,
Bare
dude,
Knuckles.
I love that. Bare Knuckle, that's a huge W for Bare Knuckle. And Chad Mendes versus Eddie Alvarez, huge dubs for them.
Dude, Mike Perry Bare Knuckle would be a nightmare to fight. Just his neck, his thick fucking head. You're going to break your hands. But then I was looking at Luke Rockhold's Instagram, cracking pads with Jason Perillo. I'm like, that motherfucker can crack too.
Dude,
and he's athletic and he's just like long.
Circle's not very big.
It is a circle, isn't it?
It's hard to, dude, even in the small cage, it's hard to maneuver in there. It's so small. That circle looks even smaller than the cage. Mike's going to try to get inside. If Luke can dot and move, dude, he got a chance. I mean, obviously, he has a chance. He's fucking athletic, skilled as fuck, hits hard.
I mean, I feel like in that, if you don't want to get fucked up, you got to be accurate. I mean, if someone turns their head a little bit and you hit the top of their head full force with your knuckles, you might as well just punch a bowling ball as hard as you can.
Dude, for
just
real.
shatter the fist.
That's fun.
So, early prediction on that, Luke Rockhold versus Mike Perry.
Well, I'm going to go with Mike Perry just because I think he's going to make it dirty. He's got experience in the BKFC ring. He's got a lot of experience in there, and he's just gritty, dude. I think he's going to get the job done.
Yeah, and I think Luke's got a fucking dangerous straight left hand and probably a decent right hook. But I think Mike Perry's going to get in his grill and probably beat him.
Yeah. What about Chad Mendes, Eddie Alvarez? That's an interesting fight too.
Man, Chad, when he fucking explodes like little Mike Tyson, but then Eddie Alvarez can box. He's been all of his fights. He's a good fucking boxer, especially someone who's shorter than him. Early on, I'd probably pick Eddie Alvarez for that match.
I wonder, they're not doing the same card, are they? Like main co-main. I wonder if they're doing both those guys because they both could main event their
Like,
cards.
I wonder how much they're paying Rockhold. $500K?
I couldn't even guess.
Like $300K flat? I
No
wonder.
idea. No fucking idea. I'd be curious.
Some serious
Do we know
fucking
when that
cheddar.
is? I'm gonna look real quick because those are big fights for BKFC.
Good guy, Frank.
Yeah, I like Frank. BKFC schedule. Let's see. Hopefully those are soon because I want to see that go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll be
Let's
good.
see. BKFC Luke Rockhold scheduled for. God, I'm trying to find it, man. I'm sorry.
April 29th.
Yep, Mike Perry. 185, April 29th. Yep, that's Mike Perry. And then Eddie Alvarez. Oh, they're the co-main. So we'll serve as the co-main. Eddie Chad's the co-main. Damn. That's
Man,
sweet.
those promoters or
They're going
investors
all
or
out.
whatever, taking a fucking risk, but sweet. I'll tune in.
Ben Rothwell's supposed to be on that card. Beck Rawlings supposed to be on that card.
I'm tuning in.
I'll stream it. I'll buy it.
Yeah, last night I had a good time, didn't we?
Yeah, last night was fun having all the boys up, and I made Schmitty sprint as fast as he could behind the golf cart for an eighth of weed. Some funny comments in there.
You can have.
Tell them what it is.
Be careful though.
They're
It's
weed. It's
gummies, yum,
edibles,
yum. They make you sleepy, maybe.
or silly.
You like?
No.
Why?
No, you don't have to. But yeah, last night was fun. I hate that the fights start at 8 p.m. now, Arizona time. Just makes for a long night. Fights get over at like 10:30. Thankfully, Jon Jones subbed it pretty quick, so it was over and out. But unfortunately, Jon Jones won.
I had some nice parlays going on
no,
in my mind.
I don't want to end it like that. You kind of. I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
say,
yeah, sorry.
unfortunately, Jon Jones won because Cyril Gahn, if he won, we were gonna shave off Schmitty's eyebrow. But he didn't. Sorry, go ahead.
What the fuck, dude? How is he that? He looked good too. He came out looked good. He looked strong as fuck at that
I
weight.
think
He
it's-
made Cyril look weak.
I feel like it's hard to judge how good he looked. It was like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Against the best heavyweight out there right now. Who's better than him?
Well, Chael made it sound. I'm like, Chael made it. He's like, the dude can't wrestle. He's 1-1.
Dude, but really, think about, I love Stipe. Stipe is one of my favorite heavyweights ever. But imagine Stipe in front of Jon Jones. Fucking huge Jon Jones.
Yeah, Jon Jones did look very scared. He knows how to fucking win, dude. He's the GOAT.
Even watching him, I'm like, there's just, in my opinion, there's no one for him. I think he'd do the same thing to Francis.
Like bulk.
I think he would, dude. Francis did wrestle him a little bit. It might be a little bit tougher, but I think he would end up fucking up Francis.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's hard to say. Francis, and I said it since day one, since he started talking shit on the UFC on Twitter. It's going to be the biggest mistake of his life because now, I think this is Chael Sonnen's kind of original idea. I'm like, dude, and he's right. Tyson Fury's not interested in Francis Ngannou anymore. He was interested in Francis when he was the UFC champ. He was the pound for pound baddest motherfucker in the world. Now he's not signed to the UFC. Now it's not as intriguing. Who is Francis? Francis is, it's eventually going to be like, well, he hasn't fought in 2 years. That fight's going to be not as interesting. Tyson Fury's, if he wants a big fight, why not say just Jon Jones? That will never happen. But
yeah, it's almost like Francis didn't even do it because of the money. He almost did it to make a point.
No.
Or something.
No. You do that because you want that payday. You want that boxing payday. And that was in his head. That was in his manager's head. That's what I'm assuming. I'm guessing, obviously. I don't fucking know. But I think he's thinking, you saw Conor do it, but Conor did it with the UFC. He didn't do it by himself. The more days go on, the less intrigue, the less care we have for Francis to go to boxing.
And Dana said, he came out and said Francis will never come back to the UFC. And he says, I never say never, but this is never. He's never going to come back to the UFC.
Dude, Francis, Jon Jones goes, wins another one. It's hard to say that, but
I mean, it seemed like in his he was like, fucking no, not even going to think about it. But he's said that shit before.
Yeah, it's hard to say. But yeah, that's crazy. Amanda Ribas won.
Yeah,
like
we'll
that.
Forget about
like
that.
All right, now we can get into the fights. Let's start main event prelims. Cody Garbrandt versus Trevin Jones. We were watching it. The internet was kind of fucked up, and sorry about that. The internet was kind of fucked up, so that one was a little chalky. But I guess we didn't miss much, according to the. Did you watch that fight? Cody Garbrandt, Trevin Jones.
Yeah, he looked good like the first 2 rounds, but he was like playing it really safe.
Yeah,
And
which
last,
I hate.
Last round, he just played it super safe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not hating on that. You're fucking getting knocked out 5 times.
The crowd.
So Trevin Jones didn't get the job done against Cody. Cody's back in the winning column. That's good for Cody. Curious to see who he fights next. I think that was a better fight than fighting Julio Arce, because I think would have been a little tougher. Move on to the main card. Bo Nickel head kicked Jamie Pickett. You see that head kick?
Yeah,
that
fire.
shit fucking, bro. I thought that motherfucker's head was going to fly into the crowd. That shit was crazy. You see that, Tim? You see that, Tim?
What's that?
Bo Nickel's head kick?
Oh, that was nasty. That motherfucker came out straight up in a wrestling stance.
That was
all
sick.
his weight on his front foot. I
That
was
was
like,
sick.
damn. And I think it was Kyle Stewart or something saying on his story. He's like, that is just like blown out of proportion how good he is. Look what happened to Ed Ruth, who was a 3-time national champion from Penn State in Bellator. He retired already. Pat Downey got knocked out in Bellator. So
Just good wrestlers.
to say Bo Nickel could hang with the top 10, he was fired up about it. But I'm like, I feel like Bo Nickel's a little bit more of a special athlete than those guys.
Well, I think, too, it comes down to mindset. Bo Nickel, if you listen to him talk, if you see his training, the dude wants to be world champ. That is
And just like Bryce Meredith said, he said that kid does everything right in wrestling, during tournaments and stuff. Everyone would be hanging out, playing video games, hanging out, doing shit. Bo would be in his room,
shadow boxing,
focused, ready to fucking go.
So yeah, Bo Nickel, I'm excited to see who he comes up with next. That was round 1 submission.
Did you guys see though the other guys trying to call it? I don't know, like because he got low blowed, he got hit in the balls.
Was it an actual low? I didn't see like him react. I didn't see. Was it
Because
bad?
he went like this, and then when he like kind of reacted, that's when Bo took him down pretty easy.
Damn, that sucks for Jamie, but they're not. That ain't. No one's gonna do shit about it. Mateus Gamrot versus Jalen Turner. I didn't watch super close. I watched decently close. I thought Jalen Turner won that fight. Frankie. Did you think Jalen Turner won, or did you think Gamrot won?
I thought Jalen Turner won also.
Yeah.
I think
Had him hurt multiple times.
Gamrot was scoring on him a couple times, getting a half guard and getting to some decent position, but literally doing 0 damage.
Yeah, it was. I mean, nice takedowns. He was hitting some nice takedowns, but still, Jalen Turner was framing, getting back to his feet, and then cracking him. I mean,
And he dropped him how many times?
a couple times dropped him. I thought Jalen Turner won that fight. Definitely, stock went up.
That dude took some like leaps and skills. Like when
Yeah.
he first got in the UFC, I was like, he kind of got lucky getting in the
6'3",
UFC.
isn't he?
Yeah,
Israel's
6'3".
6'4".
Training at a good team too, and then you put together 3-4 wins, your confidence skyrockets, and that's the most dangerous thing.
Yeah, I thought he won, but Gomrat's still fucking sick to watch. Jeff Neal versus Shavkat Rakhmonov, kind of a weird little choke there. I didn't really watch that fight. I was outside trying to get Schmitty high, just loading bowl after bowl after bowl, trying to get him high, but he was like, no, I can't take anymore. How'd that fight go? You watched that one, right?
Who was it?
Jeff Neal versus Shavkat Rakhmonov.
That was a fucking good fight, dude. I mean, there was a couple times that fight could almost went either way when it was getting towards the end. Like, damn, Jeff Neal is lighting him up.
There's 43 seconds left.
The strikes that Jeff Neal are landing were hurting Shavkat. We're fucking standing his chin up, but that Shavkat just seems so goddamn durable and just big.
Yeah. Welterweight, 17-0 like me. That's fucking crazy. We're both like
he was calling for the title shot. I just don't think they're gonna do a title shot next. Him versus Colby would be fucking sweet. Ooh. Him versus Khamzat would be sweet.
Khamzat officially, I think, moved up to 85. Did his coach say that? I'm pretty sure. He said unless they would guarantee a title shot, they could. But even then, I don't know if they can make weight. But I think he moved up.
Wow.
Bo Nickel Khamzat 185 though.
I feel like right now it's too much for Bo Nickel.
Bo Nickel said, hey, I'm only been doing MMA for a year and a half. He wasn't. I think he knows the smart route. Hey, fight another guy like you.
Because you saw how he came out. What happens if he comes out just like that and Khamzat stuffs his first 3 shots? Yeah. And then now they're forced to grapple a little bit, and now it's a different game.
Yeah, but
fight.
I'm excited for Bo's next fight. What's up with Khamzat though? It's like, dude, he was the man, and then he wasn't the man.
Mm-hmm. Khamzat, he is the fucking man still.
No, yeah, but I'm saying as far as fights, he booked 3 fights in like 3 months, and now it's like he's fought.
Yeah, maybe he fought some of those elite guys, and he's like, damn, I can't just be taking fights like that, just back to back to back, or... Psh.
It's hard to say. Hard to say, puppy. Valentina Shevchenko versus Alexa Grasso. It was a very close fight. Valentina was probably edging it out maybe a little bit. Hard to say. Round 4. Valentina goes to throw a spinning kick, and we've seen this happen. Chris Weidman, Luke Rockhold, similar situation where the fight just turns from making a stupid mistake, throwing a kick. Well, she made 2 stupid mistakes. She threw the kick. No, I wouldn't say that was. She threw a kick. Alexa Grasso took her back. She jumped to her fucking knees. What was going on in her mind that she got her back kick and then jumped to her knees?
I don't know. I'd want to look at it back, but I don't know if when Alexa Grasso got her back with the hook, she started hipping into her spine, and then she thought maybe going forward was the right move. I'd have to rewatch it, but yeah, that was a little weird. I think it would have been smarter for her to stay on her feet, fight the hands, stay on her feet,
get to the cage.
Yeah,
that was super weird. Alexa Grasso. Dude, we had Brandon Moreno, and I say we as the Mexican community. Brandon Moreno, Yair Rodriguez, Alexa Grasso, Azúcar O'Malley. I'm the next Mexican champion, dude, and I'm excited.
Alexa Grasso is my biggest crush, probably.
Dude, you can't say that about you only can have one.
That's it.
Really?
Yep.
She'd fuck you up. Mm-hmm. Super impressive W. Awesome, exciting. It makes it interesting. Makes the women's flyweight division a little bit more interesting. Maybe my baby girl can fight her.
Dude, it's just like when we talk about all the time. Who's the longest reigning champion?
Valentina, probably.
Was it Anderson? Was it Jon Jones? Who is it?
I think Valentina was on number 8 of hers. I think Silva had like 8.
God, you start getting that many title defenses, and then the person you're fighting every time, it's the biggest fight of their life for the title people. It's just like it's another one. Fight. So just get through camp and
Chael Sonnen. He went off on flagrant. The little clip they posted I thought that was interesting. They did the clip, long clip, and in the middle of it they said, "I bet you're looking for where I can watch this episode. It drops Monday. I'm interested. I want to watch it." Chael Sonnen is the fucking man, and I'm excited to listen to that podcast. But he was going off on Valentina, saying like, You're not a draw because this.
Yeah, and that's the first time for a long time there wasn't an actual championship as the main event. But yeah, I think Chael's helped a lot of people do that. I think Colby acts the way he is because of Chael, and I think Henry acts the cringe way he is because of Chael. Because before, Chael's roasted Henry, saying, "Quit with the American, I'm Mr. Olympic."
The messenger. No. It was the Jesus stuff, wasn't it? The
and just coming out and just looking at the crowd like this. And Chael's like, "Quit with that bullshit. No one gives a fuck."
Well, still, I would argue no one gives a fuck.
But they do it. They care a lot more than they would have if you'd have kept with that.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it was funny. He was saying he's like Jon Jones, like on camera acts like the nice guy, but then
he's the bad boy behind the cameras.
And then other people are the bad boy in front of the cameras
Colby.
and maybe nicer and
In person.
off.
I'm a bad boy. I'm just a bad bitch. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Jon Jones, Cyril gone. Jon Jones 27-0. That is fucking crazy. Round 1 submission. Wasn't just like guillotine. I mean, I wanted to see.
I don't know if we'll see him fight much more. We'll probably see him fight 1-2 more times. That's it.
Yeah, he's 35. He's getting up there a little bit as far as fighting age, but I wanted to see a back and forth. I was left disappointed, not because I didn't mind if Jon Jones won. We did have that little eyebrow bet, but I wanted to see a sweet fucking but I don't know. I want to see some striking and just see kind of. But Jon Jones made it look fucking easy, like he said he was going to do. He said, "I will make this fight look surprisingly easy," and the motherfucker did.
I just don't see anyone that could give him an issue.
Dude, I'm fucking bulking. Izzy's bulking too. Seriously, I might move up to 145. We'll save that for another day. Next weekend, Mario Batista, Guido Canetti, our boy Mario, longtime training partner, fucking stud. Love to see him go out there and beat Guido. We got.
Did you see Peter Yan and Henry's little run in?
Dude, I'm like, holy shit! Because when I stood in front of Peter, I was like, I'm 6'3". I'm like, this guy is not very tall. And Peter fucking towered over Henry, dude. It's crazy how good Henry has gotten at skills because he's so short. It blows my mind. He's 5'3".
Peter was a little bit
thick.
towering over him.
That's what I'm saying. It was surprising, but he's just so skilled that he makes up for that. But Peter Yan, Merab Dwevavalishvili, I feel like Peter can get the job done, dude. I've been going back and forth a little bit. Peter's so fucking skilled. He's probably super focused. He just lost to a fucking clown, pink poodle. You can't be doing that. You know what I mean? So he's got to come back and beat this fucking crooked nose.
When Merab scores on people, the takedowns, is it usually from upper body, like body locks?
It
and
seems
stuff like that?
So. I mean, sometimes he doesn't even score on him. He gets body lock up against the cage and kind of just.
And that's where just Peter inside in the clinch. He's been probably the best fighter in the UFC. I'm very excited for that. We might go out there. I don't know. There's some, Saeed Nurmagomedov is fighting Jonathan Martinez. It's a good bantamweight fight. Featherweight Ricardo Ramos. He's always excited to watch. Rafael Sensau's fighting David Grant. So there's some good bantamweight scraps on there. Yeah, and then Mario Bautista's going to beat the fucking tar out of Canetti. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Tyson Nam, he's another one fun to watch. Flyweight, cracks people. I trained with him in Portland back in the day, and he went over to Brazil when the Dantes kid in Bellator was like on this crazy fucking streak, like the best bantamweight ever, and then Tyson Nam went over there and knocked him out. It was fucking sick.
Damn. Dude, this month, and after that week, we have Leon versus Kamaru, and then we have Cheeto versus Corey. This is a crazy fucking month of fights, dude. This might be one of the craziest months of all time. You know what I'm saying? Marvin Vettori versus Roman Dolidze is so sweet. Justin Gaethje, Where's that one?
That's probably going to be my favorite fight in the next couple of weeks to watch.
Ooh, yeah.
Just someone's going to be sleeping.
Gunnar Nelson fight got canceled. Or no, Brian took that one. Nathaniel Wood versus Leon Murphy got canceled. Wonder what happened there. Mm-hmm. Jack Shore versus that guy, that Muhammad Makayev. He's like 21, 22, flyweight, 9-0. Big fights coming up. Big fucking fights coming up. I'm excited, Frank.
I'm excited too, Frank.
So, Frank, you just been working over at Home Depot, looking for some work, and just going day by day, taking it day by day.
How long have you lived in America?
10 years, bud.
10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
Do you have family?
Family here.
Your wife?
Yes.
Kids?
Yes.
4 kids?
4 kids.
Wow. Whoa. This guy fucks.
3 Australia, 1 here.
3 Australia? 1 here.
1 here.
Wow. Does the one here live with you? He does.
Very cool.
What age? How old?
1 here.
3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old?
1 here, 3 Australia.
4.
1 year. Wow, that's awesome.
Boy or girl?
Good.
Girl?
Mary.
Oh, she's married.
Only Mary.
Dude, if you guys are feeling bad for yourselves or thinking your life's shitty or whatever, turn on 1,000-pound sisters on TLC, and you will be like,
life's good.
that is just like, it's almost like it's like that's all. She's almost not even fucking like human.
She's two humans.
She's growing like so much fat on her forehead, and then they had to do something where they cut into your throat where you can breathe, so it puts oxygen so you can constantly.
Is that the Amy and Tammy?
Yeah. And that
the
used to
show's
be a
still new
fucking
shows?
hilarious show because their humor was so funny. They'd make fun of each other, and it's at the point where it's like, oh my god, she's just so fucking big that she can't move.
Oh,
it's like,
so
yeah, it puts it in perspective. Like,
the new season must have came out.
Yeah, it did come out like a month ago. Season 4.
Damn.
I watched a couple episodes and I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, wow. I had my first week of camp, basically. I mean, I did fucking my sprints. We sparred Wednesday. My allergies have been so bad last couple days, though. I'm so fucking congested that it's fucking annoying, but it's allergies. It's not me getting sick, which is nice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had fucking first week of camp just in case some shit happens. You never fucking know. Dude, Aljo has still not signed versus Henry. What is going on, boys? I think I know. I can't say. I'm not going to say. You think you know. We're not going to say. But, I mean, dude, how close to the fight until they say, okay, maybe we don't do this
What did
fight?
Henry said when they
You got 2 weeks.
You got 2 weeks, and then what? He's going to pick someone else.
I mean, I don't think Henry has that power. I think
Then what? He just pulls out?
2 weeks. Maybe he was just nervous, didn't know what to say. 2 weeks.
I was just like, what in 2 weeks?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. God, we should have been at the PI just fucking around with everyone. I like Peter.
Tripping Peter,
Peter,
yeah.
remember when I punched your knee? Wow, watch out. Cut you. How's that cut doing?
You overhand, boom.
Remember? Can't knock me out. I like Peter, dude. I feel like we'd get along.
Yeah, he's a goofy fucker. This news in 31-year-old Colorado woman who admits to having sex with a 13-year-old middle schooler and having his baby won't face any jail time under plea deal.
Rape.
JX sent me that.
Did you see? Dude, I haven't been watching this murders. I've seen it's been very popular and it's pretty crazy. I started watching it, but when the son wrecked the boat and the daughter went missing, and then that daughter's dad came on camera and started talking about it, and he's like, "Why me? Why?" And I had to turn it off so fast. I could not put myself in that position, losing Elena, and it was. I couldn't even get through it to watch I just put me in such a weird mindset. I'm so attached to Elena. It's scary when you have that love for someone that it just puts you in like a paranoid. I'm like, oh my God. But it's fucking terrifying.
Dude, anytime that happens, I'm like, you would just have to go to therapy.
I don't even
you
want to
have
talk
to
about
fucking
it.
go to therapy,
Yeah.
or you wouldn't want to live.
Yeah. I don't
Even that kid, the kid that was the boyfriend, I'm like, God, that poor fucker. And just saying how she was just the sweetest girl ever. But supposedly he went on trial, and the little clip I watched said on the trial he admitted to doing the killing, and he's in prison for the rest of his remaining life.
Killed the son that was driving the boat and his wife. I saw that the judge said before he confessed. I haven't seen that. The judge said maybe it.
For your back. Okay.
He said maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was the monster that you created from taking 40, 50 opioids. I don't know if he said a day. I don't know, but he said from taking opioids just constantly.
Yeah, maybe that just numbs you so much and it makes you a sociopath and fucking.
We're naturally sociopaths, so I'd be like, whew.
Yeah, I mean,
in
some ways.
It depends what definition.
In some ways.
Successful.
Jay, what episode of the pod you guys on?
16.
Damn, boy, you been grinding on that shit, G, for
Just
real.
once a week at least.
Has
Pretty
Dallas been good at bringing topics? You bring most of the topics, or
Yeah, it's mostly me, but I tell them like, hey, like, throughout the week, write down shit you want to talk about. Just put it in your notes and then bring it
Dal
up.
was horny last night, texting us like, "Damn, I want to fuck these chicks in the cage." Like, I said, "When's the last time you busted a nut? Like, had some sexual stuff?" He said, "Chill, that's too personal." But then he said a couple months.
damn, Frank knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, Frank
yeah.
busts nuts. He got fucking.
He likes them.
he likes titties.
That's
Did
right.
you guys see all that Jake Gyllenhaal shit?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I did. I wonder what movie are they filming?
Oh, Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Connor's movie.
It's like a reboot, right, or something?
I'm not sure what Roadhouse is.
Me either.
I think it's a restaurant.
Roadhouse.
They had a fight in the cage, like
Yeah.
a acting one. That's pretty. I mean, that's pretty sweet. That UFC's like. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Tim thought it was GA dub.
Yeah,
Really?
it was cool. It was cool. But Connor still isn't in the testing pool.
Really?
Uh-uh.
Damn. Well, you see, Darren Till just got out of the. He's saying, I'll be back. He got released for the UFC, mutually agreed upon, but he said, I'll be back.
So I wonder what his plan is for, like, coming back. Like, I'm going to take 3 years and do what?
Who, Darren?
Yeah, I'm going to keep training. Am I going to maybe just take a break?
Yeah, I mean, didn't Robert Follis said take a fucking 6 months or whatever
and don't do it.
Don't do it, and then if you miss it, you do it. But 6 months, dude, in this game, I don't feel like I could take 6 months off. I don't want to get past. I still have work to do. I still have to become great.
And I feel like, though, maybe at middleweight it's a little different, but not.
He's getting out skilled. He got out grappled by Tyron Woodley. You don't get better not fucking grinding, grappling, losing.
He got out grappled by the Drakis guy.
Yeah, I mean he wasn't doing the initial things right. Yeah, our boy Ezra won Friday night.
Yep.
Ezra is one of our training partners. Trains at the lab. He had a good grueling last amateur fight. He's gonna turn pro. That's fucking sweet. Good for him. That's big. What else, brother? You been playing COD much?
I've been playing a little bit of COD here and there, kind of off stream. I'm like, people don't want to see me suck at fucking COD, so off stream a little bit.
Bro, they don't want you to be good.
I wish I could just stream for my members only. I wish there was a way to do that. I don't think you can. Other than that,
well, I mean, you can put it in members only chat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tuesday, I think I'm gonna do the morning routine video again because I've added a couple things to my morning routine. The PEMF things, one of them. I'm trying to talk Sean to get one.
Well,
they're pretty fucking expensive, but god damn it, it's been making my body feel good.
I'm excited. I want to get one. You told me your guy is gonna get a little connection here soon, so I'll order whenever you let me know. But dude, I've been doing the red light religiously, multiple times a day, 10, 15 minutes sitting in that thing, directly on my back.
Where you have your red light?
Just like on the ground, up against one of my dressers, and I just sit there and stretch. I did like 10 minutes this morning, sit there, cat cows, and fucking.
There's something calming about that shit, huh?
Yeah. I like the red light. It's very cool.
So you ran into a neighbor or something that's gonna build your little fantasy factory.
It's pretty crazy the situation we're in, the scenario, and how it all comes up. These two houses just got built down by my house. Nice houses, look like quality, look like they're built good, and it's a son-in-law and father-in-law. They both have their jobs, but they created this company, a construction company, and they're looking to do big projects. My project's a big project, and they wanna help with it to build their portfolio. Obviously, we got to look into the quality, make sure that everything's good. But yeah, it's crazy. They're like, dude, we need a project. We need a project that pretty much the same thing. A project that I'm doing, a big project.
That's not God. I don't know what is.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, holy shit. So, and his name is Jesus. No, it's jokes.
So what kind of square footage are we looking at for this fantasy factory here?
So what I'm learning is, say it's $120 per square foot. Say you do 10,000 square feet. That's twice as much as 5,000 square feet. Are you with me here? But if you do 5,000 square feet and then build up and then put 2,500, like a house on top of the 5,000 square feet, it's still only 5,000 square feet. So I'm thinking 5,000 square foot warehouse, stairs up to the second floor, 2,500 for the house part of it, which is pretty good size. And so that's kind of where my head's at right now. Foam pit. I'm gonna have a Brandon design his own area, a huge nice fucking workout, kind of like his gym. I'm gonna have mats, just a small section of mats, stretching, maybe a little bit of something. I was thinking about getting a boxing ring in the middle. I was also thinking I might order a full-size cage.
Not a bad idea.
With just mats in that area. You know what I mean?
A full-size one.
Yeah, full-size cage. And then I'm going to get 7 or 8 offices on this side. I'm going to have my huge main gaming office with glass windows. It's going to be fucking fire.
And you already sat down with these guys and kind of talked about that?
So I drew up what I wanted, and he said, I'll go put it in my computer,
Let me see your drawing.
It's not very good.
Send it to Jay. I know it's fire.
He's gonna do a 3D rendering of it and kind of so he can walk through it. It's not bad.
Send me your Bart one too.
I know that fucker can draw.
Take a peek. Take a gander. First floor, 5, 6. It's out. It says 6,000 square feet. Offices, garage doors. It's not bad. It's not fucking great. Never been claimed to be an artist before.
Yeah, I'd maybe put it in their hands.
Well, yeah, that's a rough drawing, but you know,
Not bad. Not
Send it
bad,
to me.
not bad.
I will. I already posted it on Snapchat. People loved it. They're like, Jesus, you're just multi-talented.
Jay, you been reading that Rick Rubin book?
Yeah, I'm like a third.
Trying to airdrop you.
It's kind of like one of those books you could pick up anywhere, though. You know.
Yeah, it's fucking
Good.
good. I liked what in the chapters about success. I liked what they said, and kind of wiring your brain to look at something, especially for creators, because so many people try to do YouTube or whatever they're creating, and they say it's a success or not based on the feedback that they get from people. But they were saying you should just call it a success when you make something that you're proud of and it's finished. Now it's a success. You're proud of it, whatever, because what people think of it, that could be so much of timing. What's in? Did something drop that same day so people didn't get to see it? But having that mindset when you're creating, even if it's a podcast or videos or whatever it is, just you be proud of it and then you drop it. Not just like, oh, it got this many views, it's a failure.
Yeah, exactly. I think people always try to like monetize it right away too. You know, they want to make money off of whatever they're doing right
Schmidt
away.
and his weeder views.
Yeah.
Well, dude, even if you guys are starting a podcast and you're getting 100 views, that's 100 people. That's like you in a room with 100 people talking to them.
Yeah.
And if it's good, then they're gonna spread the word and it's gonna slowly grow.
Yeah.
So because people compare themselves to the top so quick, like, oh, we're just not getting the views. It's
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Was-
Isn't that quote?
Yeah, like that. I think too. I realized like with jujitsu, you're not gonna be good right away. You know, it takes. I'm like 5 years in now, I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
So
Everyone starts
I'm
as a white belt.
Applying that to whatever YouTube and shit too.
Is there anything else in that book that stuck out to you? It's a good book. Someone sent it to the gym here. I think it was
Here?
Yeah.
What's it?
I think it was my boy D Merckx, maybe.
Yeah, I was trying to think of just how like not to get boxed in on one thing. Even like with the YouTube thing, how it says don't box yourself into okay, you only have to do even how you make your thumbnails or even I don't know. I have to fucking read it or fucking
and
bring
just
you the
doing what you actually want to do.
yeah exactly.
Not getting stuck in
not
that.
kind of follow trends and shit and just
You read any more, Shane? You done with that?
I'm still finishing up. I peck around. I was reading the end of the Destiny is Discipline is Destiny. Then I read my daily Stoics every morning, baby. So that's one page a day. But no, I haven't been reading nearly as much. I've just been
Surfing a lot.
yeah, I've been surfing a lot. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been on my
TikTok?
No, I don't really TikTok, dude. I'm a YouTube guy.
Why don't
dude.
you TikTok?
I don't know. I just don't really get on TikTok ever. I like YouTube.
Rumor has it they're still trying to ban it.
Really?
Imagine if they fucking do ban
Yeah.
it. How many people will be like, fuck?
I think they're trying to make a thing where you have to be I don't know at least 16 or 18. I don't know.
Interesting.
Fucking know.
My dad sends me TikTok. I'm like, what are you doing on TikTok? Who am I to judge? Right, Frank?
I think the older generation. I think my mom. I think she's on TikTok 8 hours a day. She sits at the mattress store.
Your mom can get it.
She just scrolls the TikTok.
It's weird.
But it is fun. I mean, I was scrolling reels the other day with Mariah, and instead of watching our show, we were just sitting there on my phone scrolling reels, and there's some fucking hilarious shit on there.
I mean, that's that short-term happiness versus that long-term potential anxiety. It's like you kind of get this like rush, then you put your phone down, and it's like, whoa. I don't know. I just been sitting in front of my red light for like 4 or 5 hours a day.
You've been
I've been
writing
journaling
still?
Yeah, I've been journaling. I actually just got a new journal because I finished my old one. And it was pretty. In my old one, I had all my weights from how far back? Like last 6-7 fights. So I just went back and wrote in my new one, Paiva, Pedro, Peter. I beat up 3 Peters. Pedro, Paiva, Peter, whatever. My last weights and all those, so I have them for my next weight cut, even if that 45 what. So yeah, I've been journaling still.
What came out about Paiva? Didn't some news come out about him?
He got released. Yeah, I heard he socked this woman or something.
He was beating on her or
That's
something?
what I mean. Fuck, allegedly. You know how it goes. You land one hook and they call it beaten. It's like, just jokes, chill. I spinning kicked Danny the other day in the kitchen on accident a little too hard. And I say too hard. It was still like pathetic. You always fuck around with Mariah. We fuck around with him, light him up a little bit.
Give him
And
a couple
I threw a
bars
little
off,
spinning kick and she like walked into it. And she went, ugh, and it just landed good. So I raised my hand. I'm the champ of the house. Elena thought it was funny.
That's good.
Elena, speaking of Elena, dude, you Mariah pregnant yet?
Nothing yet.
Yeah.
Nothing yet. She's
You been
just
busting
like
at her?
once in a while.
When you guys know she's not ovulating, or
That's what I told her. I said you need to figure out that or
dude, Danny has
whatever.
it down to like the days.
I don't think Mariah's just in a rush to do it though. She's not like I need something to do.
She's
I need to have a kid."
39.
She's so fucking busy with her shit, dude.
Yeah, she is always busy as fuck. I was. Oh shoot! I didn't even show you that. Oh yeah, I did kind of show you that house out by mine. Potential horse property out there. Yeah, I mean, dude, ideally you guys move out there. We got the Jobin house. We got the barndominium being built someday. We got, shit out there.
How about you, Frank?
What have you been up to, Frank?
What's been going on with you?
You been good? Has it been,
Good.
yeah, good.
You like Arizona?
Hot.
Yes.
Hot.
It's hot.
Nice.
Went outside, hot.
Good like Arizona.
Yeah. Ouch.
Is there any other guys down there at Home Depot that speak English? Where you're at? English?
No.
A little bit.
Little bit.
But do most of them speak Spanish? Or is there a couple buddies that speak Arabic?
I speak Arabic. Yeah.
Do you have a couple friends that you hang out with? Friends
Speak Arabic.
that
Yeah.
you speak Arabic? Yeah. Yeah, same.
How's your book doing, Sean? The one you did with
With Dan Garner, I'm not sure technically the numbers, but yeah, the concussion protocol. I feel like it's just I think people are gonna reach out for that book when
when they need it.
yeah, but like getting it before the concussion, they're gonna get a concussion. Be like, fuck. I mean, it's $20. Might as well have that bad boy ready on hand. It's
You're fucking up if you don't get that thing and you get dinged. And dude, people think a concussion is like, oh, I don't know if I got a concussion. It's like if you got smacked in your head and your head hurts at all, that is a form of a concussion.
yeah. I mean,
There's severities of them.
They say even jet skiing can cause CTE if you do it a lot. Just the waves. It doesn't feel like your head hurts, but your brain bouncing back and forth. So yeah, that's on Amazon Kindle. The Dan Garner concussion protocol. He's a fucking scientist, basically. You know what I mean? He just sent me a whole new plan. All my labs came in. My shit, my saliva, my blood. All my labs came in. He wrote me a new meal plan. Wrote me a new supplement plan. Just in case we're in camp for Henry versus Aljo, or potentially for something else. So, but yeah, Dan Garner's a motherfucking man. I call him Man Garner. Just started that now.
Yeah.
What do you got on the agenda today?
Nothing really.
Nothing really?
Just gonna lay low, chill out. Might do a little workout and then just get ready for the week.
Fuck that. Don't even work out. Why would you, dude? It's crazy how not even suffering. I mean, you could push workouts to where they're considered suffering, but like I did 45 minutes, like a threshold workout where my heart rate was between 170 and 180. So it's like kind of pushing, but nothing.
But
it's
still,
nothing crazy.
dude,
it's more mental.
It's more not getting bored.
Yeah. So I did that yesterday, 45 minutes threshold workout, and that's kind of how you push. That's how you get in better shape, is pushing that threshold but not going over it. So I did that for 45 minutes. Instantly, I got out, went showered, was eating breakfast. I was like, oh my God, dude, I'm going to have a good day. Just from fucking doing that. Just from forcing myself to be in a certain heart rate zone. I mean, just working out in general. I don't think you have to be that specific, but just fucking getting that. Just doing it. Just work out.
That's what I was telling Schmitty. I'm like, bro, because he's got a couple girls that he's got leads now. I'm like, dude, the more you keep willingly making yourself put yourself in uncomfortable situations, like going to jiu-jitsu and then lifting and then going to the gym when you don't want to, the more confidence you're gonna get and the more girls are gonna randomly start coming around.
When it rains, it pours. You know what I mean? When it rains, it pours.
Jay, you been doing any lifting during the week?
Yeah, I go twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
There you
Usually
go,
after I teach, I go lift.
Fire.
How's it been living with Dow? You guys get buckheads at all? You guys do all right?
I think we're doing all right now. We have like such opposite schedules. Like he's at work and I'm at home. By the time he comes home, I'm at training.
Damn.
So I only see him really like at night when we're eating or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of fire.
Yeah.
It's kind of like having a boyfriend. Chill. Yeah, sleep in different rooms. That was all good.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so nice how my sleeping schedule right now. It's like, dude, because we basically have, Danny has her guest room. That's her room, and I have my room. Like a couple times a week, we'll sleep alone apart. It's so nice just being able to sprawl the fuck out. Just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm expecting that. I told Mariah, I was like, well, when we have a kid, we'll probably have to get another nice bed so I can actually sleep.
It doesn't make sense for two people to wake up, especially because I'm super nasally fucking the last couple days, and Elena's has some allergies. and she's been nasally, so she'll wake up in the middle of the night and like want booby, and like Danny will have to wake up. And, like, it's pointless for me to wake up too. Fuck up my sleep. My sleep is so like important to me. Dude, you see my average sleep for the last 31 days was 9 hours 4 minutes. I feel like that's pretty impressive.
Fuck yeah.
Over 9 hours average.
Dude, I ran out of that Ryan Sprague's weed, so I was smoking some other weed that some people gave me, and it's like I smoke that weed, and I'm like, I just don't feel good. I feel like I literally smoked fucking some anxiety.
Well,
and now I'm feeling like that. But a lot of people are like, oh, when I smoke, I get anxiety. It's like, I don't think it's weed that does it. I think it's the trash weed and maybe how you smoke it.
100%.
Because when I smoke that Ryan Sprague's weed, I'm like, holy fuck.
Organic
it brings
grown
out
with love.
Yeah, it brings out such a good like feeling in my mind, and my mind starts thinking in such good directions. Because he grows it under natural light. He cares for it. No pesticides. He's a healthy guy himself.
When you say natural light, do you mean sun?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember when Paul Check was saying that? He's like, I can tell instantly. I can tell if it's pesticides or organic.
Yeah.
We were like, it's kind of weird, but like, damn, I feel that too.
Dude, you compared to in a grow where there's just all these fake lights just beating on these plants, and the plants don't like it, and then it's just tons of pesticides, so the plants just grow huge. I don't know. I wanna.
It's an art. It's a skill to be able to grow. And
I think there's a lot more that goes into it. But I was talking to Ryan Sprague about. I'm like, what if I just grow my own kind of gourmet weed? And he's like, man, he was like fired up that I wanted to do that.
I'm down to if we both come in and say let's do it. I'm down to learn too, because you might as well.
Just to grow for our personal use, even if we kind of had someone who looked after it every day for us or something.
Chill.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah,
let's go. If I was able to grow my own gourmet weed and then had my own gourmet little coffee shop with good vibe, that's my goals. Because those are my favorite drugs.
And chickens.
Easily favorite drugs. I think chickens are a little bit of a pain in the ass.
It's so funny.
Adderall.
I told a
little Adderall here and there. I did a 5 milligram on Wednesday just because. And
So
people are like,
addicted?
don't do pills. Yes, don't do pills, kids. I took 5 milligrams one time.
I had a conversation with Schmitty because he's like, God, I tried a Xanax, one of Sono's Xanax last night to see if I could sleep. Didn't do shit. I'm like, that's how people get addicted. And he's like, no, I wasn't going to keep doing it. I said, what if you slept great? I guarantee you would want to do it again. And then one wouldn't have been enough. Then you need 2. No, champ. I'm like, why don't you try? Have you been going to bed and waking up at the same time? No. I said, have you been like turning off your phone or anything? He's like, yeah. And then Brock's like, no, you haven't. We watched Slap Fight. So he's like, no. I'm like, why don't you try these options that I've been preaching to you for a long time to get your sleep in order instead of trying to fucking Xanax? Mm-hmm. Xanax didn't work, but imagine if it did. That's how people get addicted. They're like, oh, it worked. I'm going to fucking do it. Like the nose spray I hit a couple times, you're only supposed to hit it, I think 3 days, max 3 days in a row. And it's like before, and then after that, it's like really fucking bad for you if you keep hitting it. So I just had to deal with this.
Some people are addicted to that shit.
Our buddy Frank, not you, Frank, other Frank.
Yeah, not you.
100% addicted for years. Cannot go a day without it because he can't breathe through his nose. Instead of just suffering through little allergies, and it sucks. I fucking hate not being able to breathe out of my nose.
It's got to be doing something to your brain, like chemically.
I think it's called X Clear shit I've been hitting is magic. Your nose is stuff. You go 2 in each nostril. Like 5 minutes later, you're like, you can breathe through it all.
You feel yourself get anxiety much?
Recently, no. I've just been really, really good headspace. I've been feeling really fucking good, and I always feel really good when I'm getting the work done that I need to. When I'm hitting I'm not skipping practices. I'm not doing anything that I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm getting my zone 2s in, even though I don't want to. Sometimes 45 minutes, even if it's 30 minutes of like a light heart rate. I'm like But I've been doing everything that I need to be doing that I feel in a very good. The reason when I get anxiety and shit, it's when if I'm not doing the shit I know that I need to be doing to become world champ. Mm-hmm. My entire life is revolved around becoming world champ. And if I'm not doing the right shit, I feel anxiety. And
how about you, Jay? You been dealing with any here and there?
No.
Nah, this motherfucker's solid.
But for real?
Not really. I mean, I don't know. I can't really.
Don't
recall.
Jokes.
Yeah.
But Frank, you been dealing with any anxiety? You've been good. Been good? Yeah.
Good.
That's what I thought.
Good.
Coming up on 50.
Damn, G. 11-20, baby. Shit, that's it. John. Well, I guess what's next? What do you think is next for Jon Jones?
We're gonna travel to Montana March 18th.
Oh.
I got 3 guys fighting. This kid named David Clay. He's 19 years. I think he's 18 years old actually.
Just turned 18. I'm pretty sure.
Might be turn 19 soon. I'm not sure. Purple belt world champion at medium heavyweight in the no-gi.
Thick
And
bastard.
big people like that usually aren't world champions when they're teenagers because you're going against grown fucking men, adults.
I think London said he just turned 18, like recently.
Yeah, and he's having his MMA debut, so I'm going to go help him. Our boy Tommy McMillan, he's looking to go 2-0. Tommy's a fucking savage. And then my boy JJ, who I've been training with for years, he's having his debut, so I'm excited. We're going to cruise up to Montana like the old days. My buddy Ty said we could use the wrestling room.
That'd be cool.
So we can go in there, get some mitts and get some grappling, maybe with some wrestlers.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
And then help the boys cut weight and scrap March 18th.
Yeah, Montana, Great Falls. Wow.
And then March 28th, I get to go to court.
Oh, you got a criminal speeding ticket, dude.
I was so pissed at myself, dude. I'm like,
How fast are you going?
Fuck?
You do that every day. I do that. I drive over.
In those Teslas, they're so quiet and there's no gas, so you can just fucking step on it. It just feels like you're just zooming easy.
You don't. If you're going 70 and a fucking 50, you don't even notice.
No,
Just so
not at all. And
too
I got
smooth.
that. I'm like, well, I learned my fucking lesson.
It's weird though. After you get a ticket, the first couple days, you're very aware, and that slowly wears off, and you're like, "Fuck it."
It's better for me if I just get on the road and I click self-drive on that Tesla.
It just surf.
It just fucking drives the speed limit, slow as shit.
I know it's a waste of time.
I just don't understand why. Why is it even legal to make cars that go 150, 120? Where in the world is that legal to drive that
There's
fast?
places. There's no speed limits in this world.
Where? Not in U.S.
No, probably not in the U.S.
So why is that legal?
I mean, I don't have an answer
Come on, give me one.
because Biden.
Okay.
You know, Frank.
Oh my God. But I need to quit fucking speeding, and I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to speed anymore.
Don't even, dude. You sound like Schmitty.
Well,
saying
I'm going to
he's
make an
go to the gym
effort.
4
I'm going
times
to
a
fucking
week.
make an effort.
All right, that's fair. Schmitty has kept up his jiu-jitsu. I think he's went 3 weeks now, one time each week. He's going, him, Brock, Brendan, Sono are going to speed dating this weekend at the fucking ball. Or no, somewhere around Arrowhead. Very curious to see how that goes. If not, I mean, they have until the end of March to go before they get the brows shaved.
God, I'm kind of jealous. The speed dating would be kind of fun.
Depends.
I'd be nervous.
Depends. I mean, there could be there could be 0 girls there that you like, but yeah, still.
But even if they're not, you can still
experience.
conversate with them. And
Yeah, but it's
fuck
waste
with it.
time when you can be playing COD.
yeah, but you got off COD yesterday because you weren't having fun.
Well, my boy Fallon that's ditched me. He's been playing with Neo, which I get. Neo's fucking sick. It's fun. He's a pro. It's good. But hey, I need help getting carried, dude. I don't like playing with shitters. No offense.
Well, why don't you come play with us and get some wagers
See,
going?
that's an option. That's an option. Now that's back. So, but all right. Well, that's episode 200 something.
Yep, episode 228. Go over and check out my page, RedHawk Recap. We come out with it every week. We had Brendan on last week, and it was a hell of an interview.
Yep.
This week I might be having this doctor on to talk about ketamine and all these different random therapies. It might be good.
Fire.
So check it out.
Sugarshop.co, real quick, too. St. Patrick's Day merch is live. Check that out. Frank, anything? Anything you want to plug?
Say goodbye, Frank.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Love y'all.
Love you.
Bye.